to me. She is fucking dead. What happens? I come back to the bar. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm having a good old time. What happens? She wants to come and talk to me. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And I'm hanging out. She's like, hey, what's going on? So what you doing tonight? Nothing. And she wants to start small talk. And I end everything with just one sentence. No, I ain't got time. I'm busy. And after that, dude, this fucking chick stalked me like a motherfucker. She stalked me at every fucking bar. She would go out of her way to find out where I was going to be. Stalking my ass like you would not believe. And she even told a buddy of mine. She told 2 buddies of mine that she would have these insane sex dreams about me and her.
Would y'all ever
and
hook up?
that how no.
Oh man.
No. I got standards, Corey. Now. Granted, there's a couple nights where I'm like, "Fuck, I had to call."
I would.
This dope, but the thing is, she started sleeping around with this group of guys that I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Where she was sleeping with, like, she ended up sleeping with like 4 of these guys in this group, like, people I knew.
Christ.
She fucking just hoarded herself out, but
on the same night.
But at the same time, it might as well have been. But I tell you what, but every night I just never paid attention to it. She was still fucking all over my robot dick, and I swear to God, she kept on telling my friend, how come co-host doesn't want to? How come he?
See, that's a bitch that's used to people giving her attention. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and I didn't care. But you know what? I felt a sense of power because I had something that she wanted and she never got it. And I always, the biggest victory to me was that look in her eye when she knew she fucked up. She made a fatal mistake and she fucking paid for it dearly.
She's in a ditch somewhere right now.
And then she fucking jumped off a bridge and she fucking in fucking hell right now.
She's dead right now.
Singing my praises now.
Like you got her buried somewhere.
No, I was cool. I eventually became cool. But, I actually felt bad for her. I was like, man, this chick, she's looking for something, but she's crazy.
That's a girl.
I can't. After I know, if I know people that have just had their way with you, I don't want none of that. What?
It's sad, man. It really. Look, guys, girls, we're not stupid. All right, we know guys. A lot of the reason why girls do what they do is because they know they get dogged around by guys.
Yeah,
I know that. I know that. But
like I said, I felt bad for her. I felt really bad for her.
But you know what, man? I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not the kind of person. Look, I'm not as bad as people think I am on the site. It's all a joke and shit. But I've done some shit, and it's all because I remember. Some of it was my fault, and some of it was not. But I remember like talking to girls. Man, girls can be fucking cruel too, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember girls telling me when I was younger, like I don't want you. It's just being mean about shit.
Right.
Using me, taking advantage of me for money and shit. Look, I ain't the kind of person that's ever gonna go out and just be like. You hear about those. See, I know it's scary now because you hear about those guys who go out and rape women and kill women because they were mistreated and they had all this built up anger about women. That's not me, man. It's not. It's not
I
me.
hope not.
No, it ain't me at all. I don't
want to call the cops on court. That ain't right. Now there's a certain line where you just go nuts and.
Well, look, you know what you do? This is what you do. You don't go out and kill women. You don't go out and beat women. You don't go out like and have this thing of being like, I got to be powerful over women, so I got to be physically abusive towards them and all that kind of shit. That's a coward that guy that does that shit. You know what you do?
It's fucking crazy.
You get some self-confidence, you start looking nice, and then you go out there and you be controlling your own fucking destiny.
That's true.
And you get all these fucking women out there who, you got some who will be cool and you got some who will take advantage of you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, some of the coolest people I know are women. I have a lot of women friends. Corey, you know this. You've seen them. And they're my friends for a reason because you know what? They don't. The one thing about they have a lot of respect for themselves. Number one, they're very bright, and they know when it's cool just to hang out and not when they're not looking for free drinks at the bar. They're just hanging out with their friends. There's something cool about that. It's like you don't have to put on an act, and if you do. They kind of like my friends when guys go up to them, they try to put on the whole, hey, I'm a badass, check me out. They kind of just like, okay, so, all right, well, what else you got? What else you got to offer me?
The girls who are down to earth, just like guys, look, you can't help but be cool with them. You know what I mean? What you gonna do? You can't expect to fuck every girl you see. You can't expect to date every girl you see. Mm-hmm. And people are people. If you're a cool person, you will have some females who are friends. Mm-hmm. Just all around being a cool person. Right. But I just don't like those girls who want to be friends with a guy. If you establish right then and there, like, okay, we are friends, it ain't gonna go anywhere besides that.
Right.
And chances are, I might say that's cool. I might say, you know what? Well, I don't really need to be around. But I'll do it nicely. But I can't stand those girls who sit around and they know that a guy's into them, and then they just sit up there and milk that shit for what it's worth. Yeah. Mainly, they just like to be doted on. by these guys. And then maybe it'll be stepped up to, I can get a few drinks and some dinner out of this. I think I knew a friend of yours who used to hang around girls who did that shit all the time. I even told him, man, like, keep those bitches away from me. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I know who you're talking about.
It was always a fucking different girl. It was about 4 different girls I know who were doing him like this. I'm like, man, why you doing that, man?
And it sucks because, being his friend, I'm looking out for the fucking guy. And I see these fucking girls treat him like that. And then those fucking girls would come up to me, and they say, hey, I'm really into you. And I'm like, well, I ain't into you because that's my buddy over there. You fucking, So I'm not interested in what you're selling. And oh boy, but the thing is, that would make him more persistent. And I'm just like, no, you do start to see when you notice that somebody can't get what they want. You see really quick how vulnerable they are to just how they're treated. Just the things around them, and you're like, wow, I tell this girl no, and she drops her guard. Like she turns into that insecure person that she really is. Yeah, and you're like, man, you know what? God, it sucks that you're at the age that you are and you just never learned that shit in high school, I guess, to just, have some respect for yourself and fucking not to use people. But some people don't learn that lesson.
Some people don't learn that shit.
But people like me, I'm willing to teach them. If they,
you gonna find out.
You gonna find out real quick.
Sooner or later, you better recognize.
Now, unless you're Megan Fox or something, that's another story.
Oh, we're gonna get on that in a minute. But people, let me before we part here. No ill will against women. We're not two angry guys here. We're not an angry guy and a robot with a male personality who are angry. We're not angry like that. But they look, we're gonna call you on your shit.
Right. And they always do. Yeah. I mean, it happens to everyone. Guys, we could fucking replace the word woman with a fucking man, and it's the same bullshit.
But you just hear like guys, I was like, oh, guys are dogs. Like, you know what? No, women full of shit too. Everybody's full of shit. Everybody's out to get theirs. You better get yours.
No, we're in a day and age where I think I was telling a group of buddies this the other day. I was like, man, women are fucking coming to the forefront and are almost becoming the fucking men of this generation.
You got guys
they're fucking there are plenty of guys that are fucking acting like chicks these days.
You got guys running out the bullet,
crying and shit. Wearing their fucking hearts on their sleeves, and I'm like, man, what happened to the good old days where men were fucking men?
Yeah.
We used to run around with fucking guns in holsters.
Exactly.
What the fuck happened to now? We're fucking riding around the fucking prairie with a fucking bonnet on, fucking goddamn apron on,
looking like Chewbacca, wearing tight jeans that are too tight and smelling like shit,
looking like Swiss Miss.
What happened to the days when James Cagney, you could be like James Cagney and take a grapefruit and put it in that bitch's face. Shut up. We don't go that far.
Even though I tell you 2 stories of a girl I know who got a fucking pancake in her face because that bitch did not know when to shut the fuck up. She was on a negative trip, as we say in the urban jungle, and this girl was just yapping away, and the guy she was with, he was like, oh fuck, and there was this couple that was sitting at a table. I think they were at Denny's, and they were just sitting at a table, and she was just being just a bitch. I can't remember what she was talking about, but it pissed off the people who were there. The couple that was in front, and one of the guys just grabbed the pancake and just fucking put it in her face. There's a pancake in the face incident, but the greatest story I've ever heard.
I gotta hear this.
Okay. Check this out, buddy.
The greatest story ever told.
This buddy of mine, he told me this, and the way he described it, I was like, wow, this shit really happened. I believe this. I believe this shit. A bunch of group of friends were hanging out. They were all getting high, fucking drinking like crazy, and it was about a table full of people. Bunch of kids. This one girl started yapping. She was kind of like a mall kid, where she's like, "Oh, for real? Like seriously? Like she's a girl running out to go buy Twilight opening night, and she's just yapping the fuck away." And she's like, "Oh, really?" And apparently people were getting annoyed because apparently she was just annoying. She wouldn't shut up. People were trying to talk. She was talking over them. She was just kind of being insulting. Mm-hmm. And there was this one guy there, right? This one guy. He's like a punk kid. He was fucking just looking at this chick apparently, and he was at the opposite end of the table. This chick is yapping her mouth. He gets up, he walks around. Nobody's really paying attention to him, and this girl's yapping away. And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Huh?" The guy is right behind her. He fucking unzipped his fucking pants, whipped out his fucking penis, and fucking started pissing in the back of her head.
What?
took a fucking piss on the back of her fucking head. And she was like, what's it? She turned around and everyone at the table freaked out. Everyone's like, oh shit. She fucking like, oh my God. She ran apparently to the bathroom. She locked the door and she turned on the shower and then she fucking closed the door, ran out.
And came out and shut her fucking mouth.
And this guy just not give. My buddy said this guy looked like one of those drag rats.
Who just didn't give a fuck.
They're fucking wearing.
Ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, they got their fucking blue jean jacket on with goddamn pins all up with a fucking mohawk. Just did not
waiting for the
give
moment to do
fuck.
some shit. Yeah,
just waiting. Yeah, this is like he's built his whole life around this one moment to do something like this, to piss in the fucking face of everything he hates, and
that was it. That was the epitome. Yeah, shit. I wish I could have been there,
dude. And my friend was like, it is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. I mean, I couldn't write this story. I mean, it was insane. The guy fucking pissed on this fucking chick in front of everyone. He just did not care.
A golden shower.
Yeah, right. I think one guy was like, "Hey man, that ain't cool."
And then he pissed on him, and then he took a shit on. And then he took a shit on that guy.
He took a shit at that guy. Yeah, that guy got an earful. That guy got an earful of shit.
Yeah, well, I've been baking up some turds for you.
After dinner mint for your ass. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, nobody talking to you. Trying to be all chivalrous and shit.
Anyway,
shut the fuck up.
Treat people right. Don't they?
They want to treat. Yeah. You know something? Yeah, I got to use that one day. Just somebody.
Piss on somebody's head.
Somebody just saying something I don't like it. Just excuse me. Get up and just.
I got a lot of people on my fucking
your piss list.
Yeah.
And you know what I want? Oh wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to a show tonight. Now I'm gonna do this on the air, people. Greg, what's up?
Oh, it's Greg from Leog?
No, ain't that Greg? Oh. No, it's Brian's friend Greg. Greg, has the show started? What time does the show start? Who am I seeing? Senegold?
Boys to Men. Hey man, you coming to the Heart Show?
Oh fuck, man! So it already started. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I had to record. I didn't know it started that early. So yeah. But if you hanging out at 10:30, I'll probably give you a call. Maybe we're gonna get a beer or something. All right, I'll call you afterwards. Okay, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
Skedaddle.
That's my friend Greg. You remember little Brian from Real Deal?
Yeah.
It's his friend. He's like promote.
Oh yeah.
He promotes shows,
that dude. Yeah.
And so he's got me into a lot of shows, man. And I was supposed to see somebody called Senegal tonight.
What is it, like DJ shit?
No, it was like he said the chick is like MIA.
Is like MIA? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever that means. It's like a MIA ripoff or something. I don't know. Now watch all these people gonna lie. You don't know who fucking Senegal is? Get the fuck out of here.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, that's what he described it as. He's like,
I was like, no.
She's like MIA, and I was like, okay, well, why can't we just go see MIA? Well, call me when MIA is playing. I don't want to see a MIA ripoff. Yeah. But I don't know. The chick might be.
I wouldn't go see GoBots the movie either. I see the real shit.
I want to see Transformers.
Even though at this point GoBots may be a better film if they ever decide to make that.
Might be, yeah. But nah, man. Anyway, so here's a test right here, and I'm gonna get off this subject here. Yeah. If a girl comes up to you and says, "Buy me a drink," here's the real test. You say, "You know what? You buy me a drink," and then you know what? If things are cool, I'll buy you the rest of the drinks for the night because I got to see how sincere this shit is. I want to know if you just out for a drink or if you into me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
usually I just get them a glass of water. Here's your drink.
Throw it in their face. Yeah. Sploosh.
Here you go.
Drink up.
There's plenty more where that came from. Straight from the toilet into your face.
On the rocks.
Yeah. Toilet water is better than tap water. I've read that.
Some man, speaking of people who are single and bachelorettes and girls and
goyles
and Megan Fox. Megan Fox is single now.
Man, it keeps going back and forth with that chick, but fucking A. Yeah, you want to keep your fucking career afloat? Yeah, stay single. It's a smart thing to do. Don't fucking get married, because once you do that, fucking nobody gives a fuck about you no more. Yeah. You might as well sign your death